near, far.
It's our time with Mr. Mayberry. Hey, let's get creative.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mr. Mayberry.
Today we're going to talk about how to draw two different places in an outdoor picture, near and far. So let's get started. It's time to make some art. Okay, for this project we'll need a piece of paper, a pencil, and possibly a ruler. Let's start off by doing our paper exercise. Hold your paper up this direction and let's say horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. Today let's have our paper the horizontal way when we draw. Now you notice that word horizontal. First thing we're going to draw is what's called the horizon line. And the horizon line is the line that separates where the sky and the ground are. I like to call it the sky line. But you notice horizon is part of the word horizontal. It means, horizontal means a line going the same direction as the horizon, or something that's turned the same direction as the horizon. So we're going to start off by drawing this line. Now I'm going to use a ruler so that I can get a straight edge. You don't have to use a ruler, but it does help us to get a straight line, and so that's why I'm doing it. I'm going to come down this far from the top, and I'm trying to keep it the same width all the way across. So I line up my ruler so it looks like it's the same all the way across, and then I hold it down so it doesn't move, and I use it to make a straight line with my pencil. So there is my horizon line, or like I said, I like to call that the sky line, because everything up here is the sky and everything down here is the ground. Now in our picture today we're talking about near and far, and near are things that are close up and far are things that are far away. And we're talking about when we're outside, and when we look at things outside, when things are close up they look big, and when things are far away they look small. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start off by, at the bottom of your paper, I want you to write, we're going to write the word near. That's N-E, I'm using all capital letters, all big letters, A-R, and that spells near. N-E-A-R spells near, and that's close to us, that's near. And then way back here on the skyline I'm going to write the word far, and that's F-A-R. I'm going to make it small though because it's far away, so it looks smaller than the word near. F-A-R. And I wrote that in capital letters also, in big letters. So here we have near, that's big and towards the bottom and just close to us, and far is farther away, so it looks smaller. Now what I'd like to do is we're going to draw some things up close, we're going to draw some things near, and then we're going to draw those same things far away. And I'm going to give you some examples. I'm going to do 3 things, and then I'd like you to do other things too. If you can think of more things, more shapes to make, then I want you to make them in both places, near, and I want you to make them far. When you make them near, you're going to make them big, and when you make them far, you're going to make them small. So let's start off with, we'll make a tree shape. I'm going to start by making a tree trunk. Now this is a little bit different than we did when we drew a picture of a tree and painted the leaves. This is a little bit different. I still have the roots, where the roots go in the ground, and the trunk, and I didn't make as many branches as I did on that other tree. And then I'm going to make the leaves of the tree just kind of like a cloud all the way around. So it's a little closer to a lollipop tree. It's still kind of real though, looking real, looks kind of real. Okay, so this is my tree up close, it's near. Now I'm going to make the same tree far away, so I'm going to make it smaller. Same shape, it's just going to look smaller because it's farther away. Okay, next I want to make a house. And I'm going to make it a little smaller than the tree. It's not quite as tall as the tree. And this time I'm just going to draw the shape of it. I think I'll add a door too. But if you want to add some more details, that would be great. You could fill in and add some more details. But I want to give you time to work on your project today, so I'm going to draw that much. And then in the background, I'm drawing the same tree far away, and so it looks smaller, or the same house, I'm sorry, same house far away back by the tree. So it looks smaller. So near, it looks larger, almost as big as a tree, and far away, it's still almost as big as a tree, but it's smaller. Okay, along with things that you see outside, you could think of other things to draw. Maybe circles, squares, just shapes by themselves. But I want you to think of other things that you can draw, make them large in the front, and make them smaller farther away. I'll do one more shape. I'll do just a, let's see, what can I do? This is going to be smaller than the house. Let's just make a giant, like a ball that's outside. So it looks like a circle. And then when it's far away, it's still smaller than this house, but it's a lot smaller than the one that's up close. Okay, and then you can go back and color these things that you draw as well. So now what I'd like you to do, follow these steps that I did, and then think of at least 3 things that you can draw. If you do these 2 the same, if you do a house and a tree, then make something different for the 3rd one. Okay, if you think of more things to draw, that would be wonderful too. Think as many things that you could draw, make them large in the near, and make them smaller when they're far up here on the skyline. So that's our project for today. Near and far. Well, that's all for today. If you'd like to show me the picture that you made, just paste it in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Goodbye, Mr. Mayberry.
Bye.